Hey Lyme Warriors, welcome to Sublime77, your channel for Lyme disease awareness, education, and inspiration. My name is Regina Stoneham, and I am a Lyme Warrior too. Have you recently been diagnosed with Lyme disease? And do you wonder what are some of the things that you need to do to get started? Today we're going to be covering 5 steps on how to start your journey. Sublime77. My name is Regina Stoneham, and I'm a Lyme Warrior. Sublime77. Okay, so the first thing is don't panic. It's gonna be okay. Yes, it's an infection, and it can be treated. There are a lot of different treatments out there, and there's going to be a lot of people that give you their opinion on what works. My advice to you is to do your research. I'm going to be leaving links below to ilads.org and a bunch of other sites that you can start doing your own research and find out what treatment you feel the most comfortable with. I just really feel passionate about this. There's a lot of people that are going to say, well, I tried the antibiotic route and it worked for me. And you might not feel comfortable taking antibiotics all the time. You might feel like, hey, I feel more comfortable in taking, herbal supplements. Okay. The first step is to see a Lyme literate doctor. These doctors usually don't take insurance. Do your research on Lyme literate doctors in your area. I've left a link below to find a Lyme literate doctor in your area also. Some doctors, they focus on mold and parasites and Lyme. Some doctors focus on antibiotics, and some doctors focus on antibiotics and supplements. You need to figure out what is going to work for you. When you go visit a Lyme literate doctor, you need to ask them a few questions. The number one question that I personally would ask is, what is your success rate? How many people have you treated and have become symptom-free? I think that is the most important question to ask your Lyme literate doctor. Okay, so you have to do your research and you have to figure out in your heart what you feel is the best treatment for you. Also, certain treatments cost more than other treatments. If you go like the antibiotic route and you have health insurance, a lot of the times it'll be covered in the health insurance. But if you go the herbal supplement route, it's not covered in any insurance and it could end up costing you hundreds of dollars each month. The second thing is do your research. I cannot stress this enough. Do your research. Oh my gosh. You want to do your research in what Lyme disease is, what it's doing to your body, what the professionals say about Lyme disease. You should really understand the all the politics around it. It's a controversial disease. There's something about it. I don't know if it's the name Lyme disease. There's a stigma. Well, doctors don't believe that there's chronic Lyme disease, but you really need to do your research. I'll leave the links below to get you started, okay? The next thing that you are gonna need to do is a diet change. The diets I'm going to be covering in another video, but you have to cut out all sugars, carbs, gluten, dairy, and there's a few other things that you have to cut out. It's a huge diet change, especially the sugar. Anything that you put in your body that turns into sugar, you cannot have because it feeds the bacteria. You're gonna go through withdrawals if you're a sugar freak, and it's gonna stink. My advice to you is to start your diet slowly by introducing new foods and substituting them for the ones you're not supposed to be eating. Diet change is really important. Okay, the fourth thing is exercise. I did a video on my experiences with exercise. Most of the doctors say it's okay to do exercise. My advice to you is to start doing some kind of gentle exercise. So you have to know where you are physically and push yourself just a little bit past that point, and then you're gonna make your stamina stronger, and you'll be able to push a little bit further and further and further. If you are in bed most of the time, you might want to have a goal of making it to like the front door, if your front door is a little bit further away, and then walking back. And then after doing that for a few times, then walk to the mailbox and back. See what I mean? So you start really, really gently. What I've been doing is I've been trying to do the elliptical machine. So when I'm having my really good days, I do my elliptical machine. But when I'm super, super exhausted, I will not do anything. I will go, okay, I will walk to the bathroom and then come back. That's what I do on my bad days. Yeah, gentle exercise, okay? So make sure you do that. You've got to take care of your heart. You've got to take care of your body. The last piece of advice that I have for you is to set a good team of doctors in place. Sometimes it might take you a little while to get a good team together, but if you get a few doctors that are supporting you in this journey, it will make you feel a whole lot better. Number one, it'll make you feel validated. Number two, let's say something happens, like let's say I have a seizure, I have a neurologist that I can go to and get the right medication. That's a really good reason to have a good team of doctors on your side and wanting to help you. The question of the day is, for those of you who have Lyme disease, what tips would you give to those who have recently been diagnosed? If you like what you saw, please subscribe to my channel to get more videos. Have you recently been, the other thing is that sounds so funny right now. The last piece of advice I have, if you like what you saw, please subscribe to my channel to get more videos. Do your research. Oh my gosh.